Welcome to this video on separatism in Quebec, Canada, covering its history, politics, and current status. I am Gregors K. Jekyll. We will provide an introduction, discussing what separatism in Quebec is and why the topic is currently relevant. The goal is to provide a historical context and review its current status. We will explore the genesis and current status of Quebec separatism, looking at identity, politics, and the demand for independence. This includes key historical moments and the current political and social landscape. Quebec is a distinct community within Canada, with a French-speaking majority and a separate culture. Language is strongly linked to its national identity, and Quebec has significant cultural autonomy. The separatist movement's genesis can be traced to the Quiet Revolution of the 1960s and 1970s. This period saw the secularization and modernization of society, a feeling of marginalization within Canada, and the rise of the idea of Quebec sovereignty. Two key independence referendums took place in 1980 and 1995. Both resulted in a narrow advantage for the Federalist side. These setbacks had significant political and social consequences for the movement. Key political forces include the Parti Québécois, PQ, which advocates for Quebec's independence, and the Bloc Québécois, which represents Quebec's interests at the federal level. The separatist strategy continues to evolve. Post-1995 saw a decline and stagnation marked by social fatigue regarding independence, demographic changes, a shift in the debate to economic and social issues, and a weakening of support for separatism. Current social sentiment shows a skeptical majority regarding secession and low expectations for a new referendum soon. However, support is higher among youth aged 18 to 34, indicating a generational divide. Recent political developments include increased support for the Parti Québécois in polls, the return of sovereignty to public debate, and discussions about a possible new referendum. Youth and academic activism are also on the rise. Legally, there is no automatic path to independence. A clear referendum result of 50% plus one vote is necessary, but the process is complex and lengthy, involving the federal government's role and constitutional changes. The separatist movement currently exists but does not dominate. While there is a political revival, it lacks mass support. The majority of Quebecers do not anticipate secession, and the future depends on electoral results and social mobilization. Separatism influences federal politics and raises questions about national unity. It affects relations between the central government and the provinces, and holds symbolic significance for Canada as a whole. In summary, separatism is a long-term process, a clash between identity, politics, and pragmatism. There are no quick solutions, and the question of Quebec's future remains uncertain. As we conclude, we can ponder: will Quebec ever become an independent state? Is separatism a real project, or merely a political tool? These questions continue to fuel ongoing dialogue and debate. The current situation shows a divided society not ready for a new referendum, with a focus on cultural and linguistic protection within Canada. The future is marked by demographic challenges, a latent demand for independence, and a potential revival dependent on political circumstances. The demand for independence remains uncertain, and the decision rests with the residents of Quebec. Dialogue and debate continue, as the history of Quebec is still being written.